It's an incredible feeling. I feel humbled, and this is gonna be good, man. I'm just like I said, it's just an incredible feeling. I can't explain it.
And what makes the ASCAP organization so important for people who don't know?
Oh, it's just like they're the end. They're the end of it, man. As far as the writers go, everybody that's writing should be involved with ASCAP. If you're a songwriter, this is where you need to be.
Well, I mean, for that exact reason, you know, as an artist, you get your accolades and your recognition because it's your job to be in front of the camera. But as a songwriter, not so much. When in actuality, it's normally the songwriter that makes the artist who they are. You know, without the song, what are you? You're a pretty face, or you're a guy that can dance pretty good, or look good in a suit. You know what I mean? So it's good to let the guys behind the scenes know that they're just as important as the guys in front of the camera.
All the good stuff away.
That's honestly the hardest part of it. You know, I'll be in the studio normally. If I'm writing for somebody else and I'm in the studio for that person and I come up with something fantastic, no matter how much I would want to keep it for myself, it has to go to who I wrote it for. So, you know, that can get difficult at times, yeah. I can remember back as far as being 8 or 9, trying to moonwalk in the kitchen on my socks. Yeah, it goes back that far. I mean, it's no secret to anybody that if not for Michael Jackson, I wouldn't be here, and I'll say he's sorely missed. He's sorely missed.
Man, real special, real special. You know, it's a big thing when you get an ASCAP award, you know, and I'm glad to say I've been around for years. You know, they known Twister for years, and man, it's been good. You know, 2010 to still be involved, it's a big thing.
Oh yeah, I got to take the mic, man. I got to take the mic. No, it means the world. It's a blessing to be here again. So, boy, it's a blessing to be here again alongside this guy, Tricky Stewart, and of course, I'm always being helped by Carlos McKinney. So, I mean, it's a blessing to be here.
Well, I mean, anytime that you get acknowledged is a beautiful thing. So, you know, the behind-the-scenes work, I think, for Dream is just as satisfying as the artist thing. But we know that we couldn't do what we do without him going out there and getting the fans for us to. He brings the platform for our sound to always live. So that's what's important. It's a connection between both.
I think he influenced especially me the most. I don't know. Tricky's older than me, so no. But you know, everybody who didn't want to be Michael Jackson. There's no. You could be the hardest guy out there with muscles, but everybody wanted to be Mike. So he influenced everything that we do.
What did I do to my camera?
Well, you know, Dre. You know, everybody knows Dre gonna be here today, and he gonna get presented, win the award. So, I mean, that's the homie. That's the big homie, and I mean, he's one of the best talents ever. So, I want to see it. Well, I mean, Dre's just talented. I mean, obviously he produced Eminem, so first 2 Eminem albums I love. Obviously, he got Still with Snoop Dogg, and he got a lot of other records I love too. So.
And you have some music coming out.
Yes, I just got Champion, just hit iTunes today. We released it right after we won the championship. We recorded it last June, and it's out today, so it's going great.
You know, what we do at ASCAP is we make sure that when music is performed that the artists are paid. And the fact is that it's important not only for in the world of the internet and everything, for the artists to continue, the writers, the music creators to continue to get paid, but it's also important to stop and celebrate the fact that what they're going to get a little later is what I call a heart payment. They're going to have somebody come up and say, you know what, I got married to one of your songs. They're like, you know, I mean, Dre's here tonight. There's got an entire generation, there's 2 generations already of people who can walk up and say, man, do you know what you have meant to my life? So we celebrate that. We celebrate the fact that the people that are walking down this red carpet tonight are music creators. They're the people that write the songs, that, you know, the celebration that is the video, that is whatever, begins with a song. And we honor those people, and we're thrilled to fight for them to make sure that when music is played in any technology, that they get paid so they can make car payments and buy pablum for the kids and all. So.
it's a big deal, you know, to me. I don't really get high off, you know, accolades and different things like that, and I try not to get too low off opinions and critiques, just to stay in the middle of it all. But I am going to use this award as a baton. I'm running with it, you know. I'm definitely going to do everything that I possibly can to continue to encourage and inspire people with the new music that I am defining. And I just pray that people are continuously inspired by it all, and I pray that I can give this award to somebody who's even better than I am in terms of leadership qualities. So, sure, because, you know, writers keep the world going around. It's us. He who controls the pen controls the paper. And I think that writers are so necessary because we help shape the way people think, the way they live, how big they can dream and dare to dream. So that's very important.
Well, they're the ones responsible for the creativity, you know, along with the artists as well. And I think it's just great, you know, to get everybody together and recognize, you know, the talent in all facets of the music industry. You know, straight out of Compton, the NWA stuff, the First Chronic. I mean, it's hard to pick a favorite, you know, Dre production. I mean, which is, you know, why he's the greatest rap producer of all time, bar none. And, you know, it's just, Dre is kind of like the Michael Jackson of rap, if you will. So, yeah, it's hard to pick a favorite.
Why do you think?
It's incredible. You know, '09, like I said, was a breakthrough, life-changing year for me, and right now I'm loving it. I'm feeling. I think I'm getting my rightful justice to all the records and all the musical instrumentation that I feel like I brought to the industry. Not at all. I didn't. You know, I'm just a writer at the time. It's crazy. I'm here. No, it's not crazy because I'm here. But my manager at the time, he was like, "Yo, just write." The artist was never in my mind. I just really wanted to make some money. You know, they said writing is the way to publishing and everything, and I was like, okay, for sure. So once we wrote the records, and then crazily they leaked the records, so I became who I am by a leak. But I'm not complaining at all from it. So it's just a privilege to be here in the midst of other stars, and definitely Neo over there, Dream once again, my Def Jam family. We all in here, so we chilling.
Man, it feel good. You know, I put a lot of hard work in last year, and I'm doing it again this year. I got the new album, Get Big. Ice Cream Paint Job was one hit, man. I'm on to the next one, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just happy. Shout out to my family and everybody that's holding me down. Well, actually, it's crazy because I grew up listening to Dr. Dre, and he inspired me to be a producer. You know, I'm starting to produce, and, you know, I've always been a songwriter. I've always been an artist. I've always been a rapper. But Dr. Dre is one of the early artists that inspired me to produce as well as a rapper, as an artist. Well, I mean, it's crazy because a lot of people don't even know, you know, the history of ASCAP, you know, and everything ASCAP is about. And I've been supported by ASCAP since 2004. So, you know, I know a lot about ASCAP. And, you know, this is my actually first time award. This is my first time getting an award, my first time being at a ceremony. So, you know, I'm just honored to be here, and I'm going to be here again next year.
Songwriting is my life. It's what I am, and I know that you all feel the same way. And I love listening to the radio and hearing the song and going, damn, why I ain't think of that? I love that. So to Tricky and the Dream, keep doing it because y'all make me better. To this man right here, Jonte Austin, keep doing it because you make me better. To all the songwriters here, keep doing what you're doing because y'all make me better at what I do. I appreciate and I love y'all for what it is y'all do. I'm sure it's no secret to anybody here that Michael Jackson meant a lot to me. He's the reason that I do what I do. So I'm going to absolutely dedicate this award to him. There's a definite void, you know, in music and entertainment because he's gone, and I can feel it. You know, I feel it every time I pick up a pen. I feel it every time I step in front of a microphone. You know, he's sorely missed.
So the first person I'd like to thank is my mom. I mean, a lot of people don't know this, but my mom was pregnant with me at the age 15. man, she was always told by family, friends, neighbors, or whatever, she's gonna ruin her life and mine. And give me a second. So throughout my entire childhood, being a success was always embedded in my head because those people that were saying that shit could not be right, you know? So that's one of the reasons why this award is a little bit more special, you know? Every time I get one of these awards, it just like, you know, it hits me.
When I was just a rap fan growing up in Michigan, I wasn't even sure what Compton was. But of course I found out. I found out like the rest of the world through raps over beats by the night's honoree. I've always said that Dre's music speaks to me in a way that's difficult to describe, but what he does behind the boards makes my pen talk back. I've never worked with a more insightful and powerful force in the studio. Andre Young has the extraordinary ability to spot talent, such as myself, and help mold it into something we may have never heard before. But because of the miraculous way that the doctor formulates, we hear it over and over again. His list of hits and superstar artists is unparalleled and undeniable. You can hear Dre's music anywhere in the world. His brand of hip hop has created the landscape for generations to follow.
As an Atlanta native, I'm very proud tonight that the most popular song of the decade was written there. We Belong Together is a beautiful song that packs a big punch and expresses a wide range of emotions. The song proved to be one of the biggest triumphs of Carey's career. We Belong Together topped the Billboard charts, brought home 2 Grammy Awards for the Best R&B Song and Best R&B Vocal Performance by a Female, and was named ASCAP Pop Song of the Year in 2006. So it's my pleasure to introduce the 3 ASCAP songwriters who created the most popular song of the decade: Jonte Austin, Jermaine Dupri, and Manuel Seal.
I ain't really have nothing to say because I don't really know like where this song actually came from. We just go in the studio, we try to make records, and this shit is amazing to be able to receive this award because this only happened every 10 years, right? So, you know, I guess I see y'all in the next 10 years. That's all I got to say.
I've always, you know, been a huge supporter of the imagination, and I have a right to mine, and I try to use it. I don't know everything, but, you know, I try to take some risks so that others may take risks.
I was never supposed to be here, not even to take one breath on any stage and receive any awards. My mother passed of cancer in '92, and my grandfather who raised me passed in '97. And since then, I basically had to overcome adversity, and the only way that I feel like that I would have done that is through music. And I try to give you guys as much of myself as possible. Sometimes I'm taken out of context, it's coming off the wrong way, but I truly know that I am humbled to be here, and I know that this could be anybody, and I'm just happy that God chose me to be the one that impacts the future of the next generations, and just to help, you know, whoever I work beside, including Tricky Stewart, to acquire his dreams and my family, and to my new baby girl, Violet. And thank you guys, I really appreciate it.